32. RRB Clerk means paper number 32. Now in this one, coming to question number 1. Not 10 persons were there joined in the same coaching center and they are all interested in writing different competitive examinations. How many examinations are there? Only 3. Now how many persons? 10 persons. Now 10 persons only in 3 different examinations means now it must be divided under the parameter, isn't it? And common parameter, now this is UPSC, next one Japan, SSC and IBPS. Now these 10 persons are writing these 3 different examinations and they like different fruits as well. And at least 3 persons and at most 4 persons. Then tell me what is the order we have? In one of the examination there are 4 and in the remaining 2, 3 and 3. Isn't it 10%? The one who likes banana writes SSC examination. Now the one who likes banana and writes which examination? And SSC examination. Then next one, and yes, and I didn't want to write UPSC. Now yes is not writing UPSC. And next one, yes and the one who likes banana and do not write the same exam. And yes and banana cannot write, are not writing the same. Yes cannot be UPSC, cannot be SSC. And yes must be IBPS. Now, yes is IBPS. And next one, N wants to write neither SSC nor IBPS. Neither SSC nor IBPS. N must be UPSC. And next one, Q who likes neither orange. Q who likes neither orange writes Q likes orange. Neither writes N with S. N or S. Now Q is not writing along with N and S. That means Q is not writing UPS and IBPS. Hence Q must be SSC. And what is the color hill and fruit? Orange is the fruit. And the one who likes guava and the one dragon want to write the same. And who are those two? Dragon, fruit, and what is the other fruit we have? Guava. Now dragon and guava must be together, isn't it? And dragon and guava. J and the one who likes orange are not writing the same. J and orange. Hence J cannot be here. J and orange. And next one. And O writes the exam with only 2 other persons and one of them likes banana. And O, one of them likes banana, hence O must be here. Now here in SSC, how many people are writing? Only 3 people. Isn't it? And O, Q and one more person who likes banana. That means now this dragon and guava cannot be and they are not writing SSC. Whether they write UPSC or IBPS in any other. And one of them likes banana. S likes either grapes or lychee. Yes is what? Either grapes or lychee. Either grapes or lychee. Yes. And next one, J and the one who likes guava. J and the one who likes guava are writing the same. That means J, guava and dragon must be the same order. Isn't it? J, guava and dragon. Then next one, S likes either grapes, J likes neither guava nor dragon. J is neither guava nor dragon. And N likes either kiwi or mango. N is what? N is either kiwi or mango. Kiwi or mango. And M and the one who likes papaya want to write the same. M and papaya and they are writing the same examination. M and papaya can be SSC or UPSC or IBPS, 3 possibilities. And M likes apple. Now M likes apple here, hence SSC is ruled out. Isn't it? M cannot be SSC. And neither J nor S likes papaya. And J and S does not like papaya. And J and S do not like papaya here. Now J and S do not like papaya. And K does not like banana. Now K cannot be banana. Then next one, K cannot be banana. R and P want to write the same exam. R and P, these 2 persons are writing the same. Now it cannot be SSC. Either UPSC or IBPS. R and S do not write the same exam. Hence R is here. If R is here, P is. Isn't it? Because R and S they are not writing the same. R and P like this. R and S do not write the same. J likes neither kiwi nor lychee. J is neither kiwi nor lychee. And J Now J, dragon and guava must be together. J, dragon and guava. And where can we have this one? And J likes neither kiwi nor lychee. O likes either lychee or guava. O is either lychee or guava. And it cannot be guava. Why it cannot be guava? Because if it is guava, guava and dragon must be together. Follow here. Hence O cannot be guava. Hence O must be lychee. Now if it is lychee, then dragon, guava and J must be together, isn't it? And neither P nor K likes dragon. P and K do not like dragon. And next one, lychee already completed, hence this person likes grapes. S likes grapes. And if S likes grapes, R and P completed, M and papaya must be same. M and papaya must be same, M and papaya cannot be here, isn't it? Hence M and papaya must be here. M is 1, papaya is the M and papaya. And M and papaya, dragon, guava and J must be together. Dragon, guava and J, hence J must be together. Isn't it? Dragon, guava and J. Dragon, guava and J are together. Then tell me who are the persons. K cannot be at this place. Hence K must be papaya. Then who is the person left over? And only one more person, L. L likes banana. And if L likes banana, then coming back, neither J nor S likes papaya. K does not like, R and P, R and S do not. J likes neither kiwi nor lychee. Kiwi and lychee is ruled out. Neither kiwi nor lychee. Dragon and guava must be together. And they are along with this one. Hence dragon and guava, dragon or guava. And guava or dragon. Dragon or guava. Then now we are left with only two more fruits. What are those two? Mango. Now M and apple, neither P nor likes dragon. P and this one do not like dragon. P and K do not like dragon. P do not like dragon, hence P is guava. P is guava, R is dragon. Now kiwi and mango we are left over with. Then M and M likes what? M likes apple. And if M likes apple, then kiwi and mango, and whatever is J, J likes neither kiwi. J cannot be kiwi, N is kiwi. And if N is kiwi, J is a mango. Now this is about question number 1 to 5. Clear? Now as it falls under common parameter, hence you have divided this one according to the parameter. Now if you have divided this one according to the parameter, then only it would be easy for you to clear this one with a single reading, or else it would be very difficult. Okay. Then next one is question number 6 to 8. Now 6 to 8 it comes under which category? Now 6 to 8, blood relations. Now in this blood relations, A is the sister of F. And A is the sister of whom? A is the sister of F. A is here. A is the sister of F. F is unmarried. A is the sister of F is unmarried. E is the son of Z. Now who is the son? E is the son of Z. B is the son of E. Now this B is the son of A. E is the son of Z. And D is the sibling of D. Now this D is the sibling of D. E is the father of D. E is the father of D. E and A are married couple. And E's father. Now E's parent, who is that person? G. G is the parent of E. And E is the father of D. F is the brother-in-law of G's son. F is the brother-in-law of G's son. G's son is E. And E's brother-in-law, E's wife's brother is F. And C is the husband of H. Now C and H are married. And E's brother-in-law is the son of H. E's brother-in-law. Now E's brother-in-law, who is that person? F. Now this F is the son of whom? F is the son of H. As F is the son of H, now these two persons are the children of H. Then C is the husband of H. Now H is a female, now C is a male. C is the husband. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 persons. Now సరిపోయినా information? Now this is about question number 6 to 8. Then next one 9 to 13. 9 to 13 చేశారా? And definitely under the first priority. 7 persons were there and by different articles on the same day. And no 2 persons by at the same time. Isn't it? Now 9 to 13 definitely you need to work out in the first priority itself. Okay. Then start చేద్దామా? Now 7 persons were there. Now 7 persons were there and they are buying this one after the other. Number of persons buys before less than the number of persons after S. Now before C is lesser than after this. Isn't it? That means how many persons are there? 7 persons. As there are 7 persons here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then tell me what are the different possibilities we have for this C. Now, can we have C and C at this place? C ikkada undacha? Number of persons by before C is less than the number of after C. And before C 0, after C how many? After C 6. And C can be here. Before C 1 and after C and there are n numbers. And similarly you have, and these are the different possibilities we have for this C. And C can be at the first place, second place, or can we have C at the third place or not? Ma C third place undacha leda? Now C is at the third place, then how many persons are there before this C? Now C is here and 2 persons before C, 4 persons after this. Then can we have C at this place? Equal number. And if C is here, before is more than after. And so how many possibilities? Broadly we have 3 possibilities. Then C who does not buy at the first. And C is not at the first place now and this place is ruled out. And what is the only possibility left over here? C. 2 different possibilities. One left hand side, the other right hand side. Then start working out. And C who does not buy at the first. 2 persons between C and the one who buys rack. Now between C and the one who buys rack there must be exact difference. Now C and the one who buys rack there must be exact difference. Isn't it? The one who buys rack buys before E. Rack buys before E. Now here E can be here, E can be here. There are 2 different possibilities. Rack is before E. Number of persons who buy before E same as after Teddy. Before E and after Teddy. Isn't it? Now before E and after Teddy here there are 2 different possibilities. Here there is only one possibility. Hence what we need to do? First we need to stick on to this one. If you are not getting the answer then you need to write down 2 different possibilities. Okay? And same. Number of persons before E is same as after Teddy. Only one person between Teddy and laptop. Not between Teddy and laptop how many? There must be exact reason. And Teddy and the one laptop. F buys immediately before the one who buys a book. F is immediately before the one who buys a book. Isn't it? Now if book is here, F is here. Book is here, F is here. Book is here, F is here. 3 different possibilities. And F and book. F buys immediately before book and both are not either at the first or the last. And F and book cannot be at the first or the last. Hence book cannot be here. Isn't it? And book cannot be here. Are you getting this one or not? And book cannot be here. And what is the only possibility we have for this book? And book must be at this. Must have been there. And book is here, F must be. F and book cannot be at the first, cannot be at the last. Then there are 2 persons between book and G. And between book and G there must be exactly 2 people. G is second from the top. And the one who buys shoes buys before D. And shoes is before this D. And shoes is before this D. The word immediate is not given. And shoes is before this D. And A buys after D. A is buying after D. And shoes, that means shoes D and A must be together. And shoes D and A, this is the order. Then shoes D and A, then tell me what is the order we have? And shoes D and A. Now if G is shoes, D and A can be like this. Or if F is shoes, D and A can be like this. In either way, D and A must be in these 2 places. But a shoes can be either G or F. And who is the person left over? B is the person left. Then A buys after D. Neither G nor B buys shoes. G and B shoes is ruled out, hence F is shoes. Then more than 2 persons between E and a bicycle. E and a bicycle more than 2 persons bicycle. Now if bicycle is here, then what is left over here? Bike. E bicycle. Now certain. Done. Now in this one what you need to observe here, మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేయవలసింది ఏం చెప్పండి ఇందులో, how you are taking the possibility and how you are skipping that possibility whenever more than one possibility is there. అది మీరు అలవాటు అవ్వాలి. లేదు ఇది రాసుకుని 3 పాసిబిలిటీస్ కంగారు అయిపోతారు. దెన్ ఆ నాక్నెస్ కానీ పట్టుకున్నారు అనుకోండి, ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఈజీ టు క్రాక్ ఇన్ ద ఎగ్జామ్. అందుకే రెగ్యులర్గా మనం దాని మీదే ఫోకస్ చేస్తాం. దెన్ now this is about question numbers 9 to 13. ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ చూసిన వెంటనే ఫస్ట్ ప్రయారిటీయా సెకండ్ ప్రయారిటీయా అండ్ ఇన్ కేసు వస్తే ఎటువంటి డయాగ్రామ్ డ్రా చేయాలి అండ్ అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఎలా తీసుకోవాలి, పాసిబిలిటీని ఎలా మనం స్కిప్ చేయాలి. దెన్ ఇనిషియలీ విల్ రైట్ ద పాసిబిలిటీ, దెన్ ఇంటర్నల్ పాసిబిలిటీస్ వచ్చినప్పుడు వీఆర్ స్కిప్పింగ్ దట్ వన్, వీఆర్ స్టికింగ్ ఓన్లీ ఆన్ టు ద వన్ విచ్ ఇస్ ఓన్లీ హ్యావింగ్ వన్ పాసిబిలిటీ. ఓకే, and next one 14th one చేశారు కదా, and 14 now it is based on now phase. Then 15th one, now 15 and 16. Any doubts in these two, 15 and 16? Directions. Anyone page 15 and 16? Then next one, my next step one, tell me the numbers we have, and 17 to 21. Now 17 to 21, 10 boxes and 10 boxes were there, each box different article. First or the second priority? Majapal, first or the second? Definitely under the second priority. Boxes is always keep this one under the second priority, because more possibilities will be there. For every statement you need to write down above, below, above, below. Hence more number of possibilities, let us keep this one under the second priority. Okay, 17 to 21. Then next one, after this 17 to 21, then 22nd, they are based on sequence. My sequence, any doubts in this sequence 22 to 24? Anyone please quick? 22 to then 25 onwards. Now 25 onwards, 8 persons square table. And a square table first or the second priority? Definitely under the first priority. When compared with the earlier 17 to 21, this is more easy to crack. అక్కడ 5 questions, ఇక్కడ 5 questions. మరి ఏది ఎక్కువ చేయాలి? ఫస్ట్ ఇది చేసుకోవాలి. Then 17 to now 25 to 29. 8 persons were there seated around a square table. Now these are the 8 persons who have seated around a square table, and 4 at the centers and 4 at the corner. Now 4 at the center, 4 at the corner, and the persons sitting at the corners are facing away from the center. Now these are the persons away from the center, and these are the 4 persons who are facing towards the center, and 4 away and 4 towards the center. And 2 persons are in between D and B. And the immediate neighbors of B are not facing away. Immediate neighbors of B are not facing away means, that means immediate neighbors of B are facing towards the center. And B must be at the corner. B can be at any one of these corners. Immediate neighbors of B are not facing away. That means they are facing towards the center. And 2 persons sitting between D and B. Now 2 persons sitting between D and B, 1, 2, D can be here, that is one possibility. And in the second possibility, second possibility, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Now these 8 persons are away, these 4 are away, and these 4 are towards the center, isn't it? Now B is here, 2 persons between B and D. Then, and 2 persons between B and D, immediate neighbors of B are away from the center, B are facing the center, and E does not sit with BRD. E is not adjacent to BRD, E cannot be at any one of these places. And C can be here or E can be here, true positive. And here again, and E cannot be at any one of this one, hence E can be here, E can be here, there are 2 positives. Isn't it? And 3 persons in between E and H. And 3 persons in between E and H is nothing but they are opposite to each other. Among these 8 persons, 3 persons means opposite. E and H are opposite. And F is immediate right of H. F is immediate right of H. If E is here and E and H are opposite, H will be here. F is immediate right of H. Is it possible? Not possible. Hence E cannot be here. E must be here. చూడండి ఇంతకు ముందు పాసిబిలిటీ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఎలా రాసాం స్మాల్ లెటర్ ఇప్పుడు డెఫినెట్గా వచ్చేసింది హెన్స్ క్యాపిటల్ లెటర్ ఈ అండ్ హెచ్ ఆర్ ఆఫ్ అండ్ ఎఫ్ ఈజ్ టు ద ఇమీడియట్ రైట్ ఆఫ్ హెచ్ ఎఫ్ ఈజ్ టు ద ఇమీడియట్ అవుతుందా నాట్ పాసిబుల్ హెన్స్ దిస్ కేస్ ఇస్ కంప్లీట్లీ then coming back to this one. Now can you take E at this place? My E ఇక్కడ ఉండొచ్చు then H will be here. Now E and H are opposite. Then E and H are opposite, H will be here. Immediate right hand side F. Or if E is here, H will be here, immediate right F. And now also we cannot able to determine E and H. Then F is immediate right of H. Number of persons in between F and B is same as B and G. F and B, B and G. F and B and B and G. And how many persons are there? There must be, maybe they are adjacent or one person. My F ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాడు అనుకోండి then E and H will be here adjacent. Then G will be here. Or F is here, E and H. Then F will be here. సరిపోతుందా లేదా? And two possibilities. F and B, same number of between. E and C are not sitting adjacent to each other. And less than 2 persons in between D and E. Now in between D and E, less than 2 persons. Less than 2 persons means, and where should this A? D and A may be 1 person or 0. G is not sitting at any corner of the table. G is not sitting at the corner, and G must be at the center. Isn't it? As G is at the center, now let us start with this one. Can we have G at this place? And this is one possibility you are talking about. And number of persons between F and B. And F and B, G can be at any one of these places. If G is here, number of persons between F and B. F and B is same as B and G. B and G are adjacent, F and B are adjacent. Now if F is here, then E and H are adjacent, and H is here, E is here. సరిపోయిందా లేదా? Now we are left with A and C. Now in with A and C, E and C are not adjacent. C cannot be here, C is here. Then not more than 2 persons in between A and D, 1 person. Clear? Now this is about 25 to 29. Now square is always the easiest one. Definitely under the first priority. Then next one after 25 to 29. And what are the other questions that are left over here? 25 to 29. My next time and 13. 31 to 35 you can able to work out, right? 31 to 35 inequalities. Isn't it? Then next one 36 to 40. 36 to 40. It is based on what? It is based on ages. Now ages were there and ages. Ages start చేద్దామా 36 to 40.